Hello people, back again. In case you didn't know, I'm Brian. My layout at the moment is coming along quite well. Show you what I'm in the middle of doing at the minute. Excuse the cat that's just gone through the window. If you look over here, I'm currently building a new station. It doesn't look much at the moment. If you look inside, I'm in the process at the minute of painting the interior. There are 2 toilets, one either side, one here and one here. I've also put the wiring in here as well, ready for the lights. The interior compartments here will have lights also once it's finished. That's pretty much it at the minute. This is only going to be a small one for you, because I am actually going to be I'm actually going to go quiet for a couple of weeks, because I've got other things that I need to get sorted out. Right, quick show. Yep, hang on, we'll go underneath. Starting to feel how Steve feels trying to crawl under his layout all the time up in his attic. Right. Right, in the middle. Okay. Just plug this in like so. So here we have the layout here, and we also have a train. It works. Get a little bit more in the picture. There you go. Now, there's 2 reasons why I've done this. Okay, right. Firstly, I've got it. Finally got it. And secondly, I went to a model show last weekend, and went on a bit of a rampage of the old second-hand parts, and got this coach here and this coach here, and I don't know whether you can actually see or not, but there are actually people inside it on both coaches. I managed to snap them up for 15 quid, which I thought wasn't too bad. So I thought I did actually quite well on that. What else did I buy while I was there? Oh, I'll tell you what, there was loads of stuff I could have bought. I just wished I had more money. But hey, never mind, eh? If that was the case, we'd all be, all our layouts would all be finished now, because we just would have just went out and bought everything. But no, money pending. I only went out with a budget and stuck to that budget, and that was it really. What else did I get? Oh yeah, I've got some cars. Got those on eBay. These are actually quite modern cars. Actually, just looking at them now, I can see there's a BMW in there, a newish one. There's what looks like a couple of Mercedes in there. But anyway, it doesn't matter. These are plastic. I think the 1/75th scale, so slightly, only just ever so slightly bigger than the other cars I've got. But I'm going to squash them. I know they're made of plastic, but I'm going to apply a bit of heat to them. I'm going to apply a bit of heat to them, and I'm going to smash them up a little bit. We'll make it look like they're smashed up for a little scrapyard scene that I'm going to be building in the layout shortly. One of the many future plans. What else did I get? Hang on, excuse me. Back underneath again. Oh dear, I never thought that one through. I'm going to suffer when I get older. What else did I get? Oh yeah, Got some new nails. One of the companies that were there at the time, do a bit of a plug for them if I can. I got those nails actually quite cheap. I thought I got them quite cheap at least. Anyway, they were £2.75 for GM67 extra long track pins. They're for the fiddle yard, because I'm now starting to slowly wire that up. But I bought those from 12 volt DC Model Railway Electronics and Tools, and they're in Stetchford in Birmingham. That's them there. Also, while I was there, the two coaches I bought those from Tops Trains, who were also at the show. They're a good bunch of people to talk to. So they do sell second hand as well as new stuff, and a wealth of information also. What else did I get? I got myself a new track rubber. I needed one of them. What else did we get? Yeah, where is that? I got a new Metcalf station. Here it is. I bought this. I bought that as well. Country station from Metcalf. So I'm proper looking forward to building that also. That's going to go on the second station when I start building that. And I bought that from Modelscape, which is not too far from me actually. It does say somewhere. What does it say? Here we are. Roden near Shrewsbury. That's them. I got that from them. Anybody else I can do? Oh yeah, Tops Trains. I mentioned them already. Tops Trains. They're definitely well worth going to visit up in Stafford. And that's pretty much it, really. That's the show I went to. Very good, actually. That little show was. It's only a small little, it's only a small little one. It's a school, a school in Telford. So it's only a small little one, but there was an awful lot of layouts there. Now, as I said already, I am not going to do any more filming for a couple of weeks. So there will probably be more than likely another big update to come at that point. But I am absolutely over the moon that the layout is now actually working, and I can actually now get trains around the whole thing now. But I've only got one chip that's actually working at the moment. The other one, which I mentioned in the last video that was playing up, someone's actually suggested to me that I get in touch with Gauge Master themselves, so I will be doing that shortly. What else is there to say? There isn't really much else to say, really. For anybody that hasn't already noticed, I finally named the layout. So it is now known as Finnerton Central, mostly because of my surname. It's got a part of my surname in it, it's got a part of my street name in it, and it's also got a part of my local train station in it, which I thought was rather fitting. So from now on it's going to be known as Finnerton Station Central. Sorry, there will be a Finnerton Station when I've built it, which is here. And that's pretty much it, really, for now. Oh yeah, there is one other thing I bought. I bought a load of second-hand stuff here as well. I know people say not to buy second-hand track, but you know what? Sometimes some of the track you can buy is almost like new. But I got these. I think I got 2 left-hand, 2 right-hand, a pair of express curved points and a Y point. So there was 8 points or in total. 7 of which had the solenoids connected to them. It cost me a tenner. I weren't going to pass that one up. It was going to cost me that just for the solenoids. And I've got some extra points as well as, which I've used some really old Hornby points with the old cast point switches on them. I don't really like them very much, so I'm going to replace them with those ones, and I might do a little bit of a change around as well. Now I've got a Y point and a couple of curve points. So yeah, in all, I come away with a bag full. So I thought I did quite well. And that is really pretty much it for this week's update. Like I said, I'm going to be away for a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, if anybody wants to keep up with what I'm doing, usually on a day-to-day basis, not very often, I'm on Google Plus, and I do post an awful lot of pictures on there of the layout. I also post a lot of pictures of progress, especially with this station I'm building here. You can see the progress of that as well. I've been taking pictures of that stage by stage. So if anybody wants to try and venture into trying to copy it, then go for it. One of the things I have done to it is there is going to be drain pipes going down each side, on both sides of the building, but on the one side of the building is going to be the power and negative feed to the lights. I'm going to use the wiring as a drain pipe, which I thought was a clever idea. That way then I can get the wiring where I need to without having to go straight through the building. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do with that one. And that is honestly pretty much it at the moment. I've got a lot on. I'm doing an awful lot at the minute. So yeah, so I'm building the train station. Once I've got the building finished, I'm going to continue on with the station area itself, as well as and finish the tunnel that I've just recently built. Then I will get on to starting to build the other station as well as, and then go from there. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this week, folks. Thanks again for watching. I have noticed that the subscription number is slowly increasing, which I'm finding absolutely amazing. I'm glad you're all enjoying watching me build this layout as much as I'm enjoying building it. Yeah, I will leave you at that. Okay. Thanks again, people. And I'll speak to you again soon. And don't forget, have a look on Google Plus for me under the same name. All right, people. See you again soon. Bye-bye.